Hello, Milan. How are you?
Hello. Oh, I
How is
can't
your...
hear you. Why?
I can see you.
Why? Oh, I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me? Can you also see me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I was dancing Michael Jackson.
Yeah, nice one. I missed that. I was just trying to figure out how I make my speakers on.
Really cool.
But it's recorded anyways, right? So I can check it out later on.
Yes, you can, you can. So, where are you based?
In Vienna?
Vienna, Austria.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. So we have people from all over the world, from India this morning,
Oh, really?
Switzerland, Philippines, evenly, Germany. So
Cool.
really nice to have people from all over the world talking about smart and healthy buildings.
Yeah, PropTech is global and it's a global issue, right? We want to build smart and healthy around the globe because we have to make sure this whole planet stays with us the next years.
And that's going to be difficult, I guess. The
Exactly.
challenges are huge. It's just unbelievable. Hey, but you are going to talk about the development phase, property development phase, and how e-commerce can help. Do you have a presentation with you?
Yes, I have.
Cool. So we're going to talk about what it takes to make buildings smarter and healthier in the design phase of a property development, and why configuration and e-commerce methods are the key to success, I believe.
Exactly. It's
Exactly.
a little bit a long title, I guess.
Well, a little bit. Yeah,
But
but it's
yeah,
the title, so everybody knows what we're going to talk about, I guess.
exactly. So I think I'm supposed to share my screen.
Yes, if you can.
Awesome. I should be able to do this. Now you should see
Yes,
this one.
I see. I see you in there, indeed. Two
Yeah,
times.
it's me with glasses. But
Yes. That looks also nice. Well, great to have you with us. I will give you the stage, and after your presentation, I will be back with you to ask some questions, maybe. So enjoy your time.
Thank you very much. And also welcome from my side to my presentation. It's not the first time for me, so I'm really happy and appreciate to be hosting this a second time. As you can see here, my name is Milan Zahradnik. I'm founder and CEO of Propster. And before I start with my long title presentation, I would like to give you a little bit kind of insights what we are actually doing at Propster. So in the title, there are already two main methodologies we try to enable in the real estate industry. It's about configuration and e-commerce. And what we do is that we help property companies to empower their customers by using configuration and e-commerce. And we found out that this is also a very interesting and helpful methodology to do this, to empower the buildings to be more smarter and healthier. And how we do this, I would like to show you a little bit in detail. So the first thing I would like to show you is one of our clients, because this is somehow the whole base. This is the reason why we are building, right? We want to make sure that buyers, tenants, investors, that they have smart and healthy buildings where they can live in, where they can invest in, where they can work in. So what you see right now is basically our core product. And I will show you later on why this whole planning and design phase is also important for us and for our platform. So before we start, also some short summary about Propster. We are active in the whole DACH region, so Germany, Austria, Switzerland. We are currently supporting more than 300 property developments across these countries. We have also some clients in UK and outside of the DACH region, but our core market is Germany and Austria and Switzerland. Our main clients are property developers, general contractors, general planners. And as I already said, they are using our platform basically to empower their customers, buyers, tenants, and investors. And let's stay in this particular use case, residential development. So how our clients are using the platform is quite simple. we start already in the sales phase. So if you start to search for new apartments, you do this online, right? So you are searching for the right location, and based on the location, you are searching for the right project. And let's say we are interested into this project here. The next step, what you're going to do is that you try to find out, can you afford the apartment, and has it the right size? And before you do this, of course, you also ask yourself, hey, is the building the right one? Is the building or the apartment the right apartment where I want to live for the next years, or where I maybe want to raise my children? And things like healthy living and smart buildings is getting more and more important. Why do we know this? Because of the following thing. If you are happy with this apartment, you start here, our configurator. So you click here, you will be redirected into this apartment, and now you can basically configure your apartment, and based on a pre-approved and suitable product and material list. So this is quite simple. And as I said, our core product, which helps our clients, to sell faster, to reduce frictions in after sales, and to make sure that the property is handed over also to the construction site. So the reason why we started also to think about how to build or how to help our clients to build more healthier and sustainable is because customers started to ask questions through the platform about the product itself. Is this product do we have ESG certificates for these products? How sustainable are the materials? How sustainable is the building itself? And as you can imagine, we are talking about lots of different categories. So it's not only about the tiles or the sanitary objects. It's also about the windows, even the terrace windows, electrical appliances in the doors, and so on and so on and so on. So when we realize that this is getting more and more important, also for the customers, we tried to help our clients, the developers, really to start already in the planning phase to configure their projects based on smart and healthy materials. And as you can imagine, this is a kind of an issue. It's a challenge. Why? Because nobody really knows which materials are sustainable. You have to deal with huge amount of products which are saying that we are sustainable, you can do this, you can do that, you can make your building more smarter. So what we try to do in the next step is really to make sure that the customers here, the buyer, has a proper and suitable product list, including also smart and sustainable materials. We already try to help the clients in the planning phase. So when a client, in this case, this team, for example, is starting with Propster, the first thing what they do is they are telling us what they want to build. So they start here a new project in our dashboard. I'm going to click quickly through some examples. Just give me one sec. So the first thing is, for example, that every project has a kind of title. Let's call it living and working in Vienna. It's in the main street in Vienna, Austria. We need this information to understand who is the target group, and also we need this information which suppliers are close to this property development, what is important later on. The next thing is that our clients tell us how they want to use Propster. Do they want to use it more for a sales, to boost their sales performance, or to really reduce effort during the whole project management phase and the after sales, or do they want to make sure the project is handed over properly? Of course, our favorite projects are where all our features are activated. The next thing is that we need to understand what kind of project type is it? Is it residential and commercial? Are we talking about direct sales? Are we talking about multi-story or single houses? And this helps us, combined with the information of size and price, and also some additional information, it helps us to understand what is the project about. And based on these specifications, we enable an algorithm in our product database to show the client a suitable product and material list. So the reason why we do this is quite simple. When we started with this, our main goal was to make sure that every product, what you have here, that it's visible. And we have we need all the data. We need we need the images, we need the descriptions, we need also the ESG certificates. And if you have the QNX in a door, you can use it for every project, right? So that's why we started to build up a product database. And shortly we realized how important this product database could be in the planning phase. So as I showed you here, the client tells us what they want to build, and we show them the right products and materials based on their project specifications. And this reduces the time of planning significantly, because how is it done currently? You have to open up really, maybe not thousands, but at least hundreds of online shops or websites and do your research, because there is not only one wooden floor supplier, right? There is not only one company who is providing tiles or electrical appliances. There are lots of different products and materials. And the problem is that the developers, they don't have the time to do this. And also, if they do this with an external company, it's very costly because it's very, very time consuming. So we can see that we can help really to reduce this time significantly and show them the right products and materials, which are based on the project specifications. As you can see here, even charging stations for cars or photovoltaic systems. So what the property developer is doing right now is that they can tell us, okay, this is what I'm interested in. I like that. I like. We are also going more in deeper to say, okay, maybe this is the recommended product we want to use as a default product for the customers, and then we have options. Yeah, because this is something very important. We want to show and offer options to the customers to make sure that we empower them with the right products and materials, and give them also proper configuration and buying experience. So this is happening not only in residential projects, but also in commercial projects. So the cool thing is that everything what you see here is prepared for the tendering process, or even for before you go into the tendering process, to the process where you have to agree on the products and materials with the owner, with the building owner, with the investor. So lots of our clients are using these products and materials to use configuration e-commerce, not for the end consumer, but for the investor, who is actually then deciding about the products and materials, who is also asking about sustainability and so on and so forth. So this is quite important because we can also cover not only residential projects, but also commercial projects, every type of project. So as I showed you here, this so-called, we call it wish list. The wish list is imported into the configurator, and the investor will get access to this configurator. And based on these products, I'm able now really to decide on the carpets, the walls, glass partitions, door handles, switch program, lights, everything what is necessary to decide on. And you go step by step through the entire products and materials. Also, you can enable the configuration phase with visualizations, because it's easier also to make a decision based on visuals, because also the investors are visual and emotional people, and they want to see how it looks like. Maybe there is not need of, like offer them 4 to 8 or 12 different choices. Sometimes 3 to 4 choices are enough, but you want to make sure that these choices are really suitable for the project, suitable for the budget, and also for your ESG targets, and so on and so on. So we can see that here in the product database, we can help significantly a broader scope of the industry to identify the right products. The next step, what we want to do here, and this is where we try to also work with other startups and companies in the ecosystem, like Madasta, for example. We want to make sure that we connect also with the right partners to go more into the direction of cradle-to-cradle development, because you want to make sure that everything is well documented regarding all the fit outs. And then the next steps, we also want to integrate exterior materials here, so facades, for example. And what we will do this year is that you will see for every product as an ESG scale. So we started to gather data like certificates to understand, okay, how sustainable are the products. But the certificates are also, it's very time consuming to go through every certificate and check out, okay, how big is the carbon footprint. So what we want to do is that step by step, we want to enable our database with a sustainability scale, how you already know it from electrical appliances. Like if you are buying a television, for example, TV, you have this A, B, C, D, E, F, G scale where you can see how much energy how the energy consumption is, and this is also something what we want to add here. And also, I would like to use time here really to make an announcement and to ask everybody who is somehow involved into this process, who can help us really to enrich our database, who can also help us with some with products, with materials, but also with other ideas to make sure that our clients have the right base to plan their projects. I'm happy to connect with you guys. You can reach out to me on LinkedIn. I think also in the Global PropTech website there are some contacts, contact details you can take from, and I'm really happy. And I'm looking forward to build a more sustainable and healthy industry, because as I already mentioned before, we really need to do this. Otherwise, we will have some big issues and troubles in the future. The good thing is we know that already, so now it's time to do something. So thank you, and I'm now ready for your questions.
Yeah, thank you very much, Milan. Very interesting solution you have built. I see you also do this for the property developer, but this is also for people that want to buy a house and that they can play with your software?
Exactly. So this is where we're coming from, actually. So when we started Propster, the main idea was really to help the customers, the buyers, to configure a house based on a suitable product and materials. But we realized quite early in the process that we also have to support the property developer, the general contractors, the planners, because the reason why the whole process in the customer journey was broken was because there were no single source of truth of products and materials. So this was the reason also why, especially in the DACH region, there is a high rate of individualization in the property development. So if you are buying an apartment, you will get one standard of wooden floor, but I mean, you pay quite lots of money and you are of course not satisfied with one wooden floor. So you would like to have different kind of floors.
Options, yeah.
Exactly. And this somehow led to this whole topic through the 5 years. We are doing this 5 years right now, and we went through a, let's call it simple apartment configurator, to a platform where you start to basically configure your projects and then empower your customers.
Yeah. Amazing. How do you get all these products in there? Because there's a
Oh,
lot of different kind of products on a lot of different kind of elements.
yeah. So when we started, it was like simple hands-on work, like add all the products into the system. Then we also started using APIs, of course, connected with ERP systems. But the problem was that the data quality is very inconsistent. Like you have some kind of super old databases and the stuff you get out of it is like really, really crap. So you have to do this. You have to do this manually. Fortunately, the industry also started really to improve into this direction. So the quality of data is getting better and better.
Yeah, because I can imagine that it's for them, for the industry, it's also very valuable to be in your system.
Yes,
Because
of course.
then they
Yeah.
just sell stuff without doing anything, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. So this is, I mean, yes, of course, it's interesting for the industry, but we want to make sure that we stay, like if one of our competitors was recently bought from by a wholesaler. So this is what we try to avoid,
Yes.
because we want to make sure, and this is also the reason what you got it right, because the industry understood, oh, wait a second, this could be the next way how you maybe we can disrupt the whole tendering process through this. Just imagine, actually we could offer the whole project through our system. Just imagine you click a button and then you could order the whole project through one platform. I think this is also the future. And yeah, to be honest, this is a little bit part of our vision.
Yeah, nice, very nice. So you also do office buildings, and that's very nice. Do you know the guys from Norm?
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Yeah, we know them. We try to integrate them currently in a project with one of our clients. So and this is also the reason why I mentioned in my presentation, hey, we're open to collaborate with everybody. We want to make sure that everything what is out there and what is suitable for our clients, we want to make sure it's on our platform.
Yeah,
and
nice.
Norm is a great solution.
Yeah, great solution. And then we had also last week we had the last week of January we had an innovation challenge in Dubai, and then we had with us also Nava from Finland. They do these plants in office buildings to make it more green. But that's also like a nice solution for office buildings. But we can connect you to a couple of these kind of amazing companies. But let's do these kind of talks after the presentation. But this is really interesting. I have one more question for you, Milan, if that's okay.
Sure.
You mentioned the DACH region, of course, the German-speaking countries. Is that your main focus area right now?
Currently, yes. Of course, we try also to in the future have a broader footprint in globally. This is also the reason why we want to raise new money this year, to build a global business out of it. But currently, we want to make sure that the DACH region as our core market that we stay market leaders.
Yes. Well, it looks like you have a really nice solution. So if we can ever help you, just let us know. Also on fundraising, we can help to get you in contact with a couple of VCs. But whatever you need, just let me know, and we're ready to help you out as much as we can.
Yeah, awesome. I think that's the reason why we are part of this. It's about collaboration and supporting, and I love it. Great.
Thank you very much, Milan. Enjoy your day.
Thank you, Wouter. You too.
See you soon.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.